we have, and this honestly should have come out a lot sooner than 2018 because, wow, that is a long way away. November of 2018 is almost 2.5 years. Um, so Wreck-It Ralph has officially had a sequel announced for 2018. Um, and apparently the synopsis of the plot involves Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope um, going into the world of the internet
Oh.
and not just video games. Um, what has been said, Johnston, the
Oh, that's.
someone named Johnston. Don't know who that is in this article, but he said that the world of the internet is the perfect place to send Ralph and Vanellope. The scope and scale are so vast, and the possibilities for comedy are endless. And this picture that they showed for it kind of have like a bunch of different takes on different things, like Google spelled with a U, um,
I d-
Pictopedia,
okay, that one in the
amazing.
back.
Which one?
The triple X one.
I don't see it.
You don't see, you're looking at the GameSpot article, right?
Yeah, with him going like this.
Okay, right in between the Jiffy and the Pictopedia. You can't read anything else, but
I
there is.
think it might be Z's. It might be Buzzaholic.
Those are X's.
Uh,
They could be Z's. I don't know, but it's. I don't know. It's hard to tell. The internet's a scary thing to base a kids movie off of, especially for video game
well,
characters.
and this is Disney. Remember, they like to sneak stuff in
Yeah,
there.
like Zootopia having like an underground drug. You know,
Ring.
yeah.
Hmm. Well, I didn't see Zootopia.
I didn't either.
Your mic's a little too close to your.
Oh, my bad.
Um. The But yeah, I can't wait for this. They actually talked about this movie definitely having a sequel like a week after the original was in theaters. So I thought they were going to make it a lot sooner than 2018.
Yeah, I wanted to. I could have sworn this movie came out a lot sooner, but I just looked it up just to get like a view of how long it's been. This movie came out in 2012.
Yeah, 2012.
I was thinking like at least 2014.
No,
Like
it's
that's a long, that's 6 years.
yeah,
That's crazy.
it is crazy, and you know they should have gotten they should have started working on this before they worked on something like Zootopia.
Yeah, and
Um,
it couldn't be that they were waiting for better reviews for it because it's got pretty good reviews. The IMDb's got like a 7 or 8 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 87%. Metacritic gave it a 72. Like it's a pretty well-rounded movie, and I enjoyed it. I liked the video game references and all of them,
yeah.
and like finding the Easter eggs. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
think in the kind of like station, which is the
It's a power strip.
yeah, the power strip. Like if you look close enough, you can see like Sonic going fast, and like you can like see like a
Yeah.
blue blur,
He
which is cool.
appears different times, just really quick, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and like the villains, they've got like the Pac-Man Ghost. They've got Zangief
Yep.
from
And M Bison,
Bison, Robotnik, Bowser.
a zombie. Oh, you've got Kano from Mortal Kombat.
Like I If anything, I like this movie just because like Disney chose to recognize, or like they got like some icons in this movie, but they developed their own iconic video
Yeah,
game character at the same time,
yeah.
which I thought was cool.
I wish they had done a little bit more with the other real video game characters that exist. Like, I wish they could have had more than just kind of been a. They were a little bit of a draw for the movie. I mean, they even like took like Sonic and Zangief and like had them on like individual movie posters. It's like, but they only had a couple lines of dialogue, if that,
Yeah.
per character. It's like you saw them maybe a few times in the movie, and they're definitely not main characters or anything like that. I would love for them to, now that they've established the world of Wreck-It Ralph, they can go ahead and, have Mario, have Sonic, have different characters get involved, and I think they may not want to do that simply because Nintendo would want a lot of creative control over something like Mario.
Yeah.
I think Sega would be pretty open to. They'd be more open to it. They had a hard time even getting Bowser into the movie. In fact, I want to say that Capcom and Nintendo were going back and forth, arguing about how large the characters were compared to each other. Like Nintendo thought that Bowser should be much bigger than someone like M. Bison, and then so they kept having them go bigger and bigger, and eventually they had to have like a meeting with like the movie creators and Capcom and Nintendo, basically saying, "Okay, guys, we can't make these characters too large."
Yeah, it's also like really hard because there's so many games with these characters in them that have like, especially
Yeah.
with Bowser. Like Bowser has been so many different sizes. Like in the Mario Kart
Yeah.
games, he's like the same size as like, or maybe like a little bit taller than like Mario. But then on like other games, he's like a
Like Mario
towering
64.
titan. Yeah,
He's bigger every single time that you face him. And it's not because, like, in the new Super Mario Brothers games where he has, like, some kind of magic poured on him and he grows to the size of a giant. It's nothing like that. It's just...
he just is.
Yeah, he's just bigger every single time that you fight him. So, yeah, Bowser's size has never been very uniform. And I guess they finally figured out a happy medium for him in Smash Brothers, where he's about 4 times the size of Mario, but he's not insanely huge.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they should just have an official, like, this is how tall he is, and just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait for the sequel. I wish it were coming out sooner.
I want to see more online played game characters shown in this. Like you talked like Mario and like a few other Nintendo characters, which there's certainly like games for that online. But like I kind of want to see maybe some characters from like TF2, maybe like someone from World of Warcraft or like League of Legends. Someone from those like just like really popular, well-known online games. Maybe they like pop into like uh, League of Legends match and like they don't like they see all these like giant weird creatures just like bouncing up and down, destroying towers, and it was like, what's happening?
Yeah, that would be nice, and not just do like generic bug first-person shooter game.
Yeah,
Medal of Duty.
Medal of Duty. Like, huh.
I see what you did there.